morning, everybody, and welcome back to Falls Creek Flips. My name is Bowden. It's great to have you here. I'm going to start off and I'm going to say, if you are not subscribed, can you please hit that subscribe button below? We're pretty close to 350 as I'm recording this, so we may be there by now. And if you aren't following me on Instagram, head on over. I'm almost at 500 followers on Instagram, so it'd be great to have you over there as well. However, tonight is What Sold Sunday, and it's a bit of a different one tonight. I've had my store on time away mode for the whole week because I've had COVID this week. If you didn't know that, you should have watched last week's episode and you would have known that. But essentially, I've had COVID this last week, so I put my store in time away mode just to see how things would go. In saying that, because I work from home on my business here, essentially I could still list 5 things a day quite comfortably without it being too much of an issue, so I still did my normal listings, which actually meant that my store didn't take much of an impact whatsoever. So I'm going to spin you around, and what we have to show here is what we have sold over the entire week. So just remember that as we're going through stuff. Normally I'm showing you Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Here it is 7 days worth of sales. So this is what we have here. Now, 2 things. I had 2 items, one that sold that they didn't pay for, so I cancelled it. I had another item, and that was only like just a couple of minutes ago, and that would have been a $200 item plus postage international. And then I have one item that I'm waiting on payment for, and that could come through at any moment, and that's a $60 payment. But I'll take you through the non-clothing things. I'll just take you through shoes and bits and pieces over here. Actually, I'll take you straight over here first, because one thing that did just come through, and it's on my, here we go, PS1 items, is Crash Team Racing. So that has just sold just before I started recording. So that sold really, really well. And yeah, that'll be going out the door. So keep an eye out on PS1. Crash is normally pretty good, especially the racing and that sort of stuff. It's just, you know, you think about Mario, Kart and all that sort of stuff, it always holds value. Sorry for any coughing, guys. That's just part and parcel of having the COVID. Here we have Titan Quest for PS4. That sold pretty low. Got another low seller here, just regular Kingpin. That sold. But Utopia here, Season 1 and 2 sealed. That is going over to the US, I believe. And that has sold for around $45, I think, plus international postage. It'll have come up here, so you'll have seen what it is. So that's what we have sold in that regards. So shoes then. These are some ladies' FootJoy golf shoes, spiked. So nice little clean. They're a summer series, as you can see in there. And they've sold well. We also have the Derrick Rose. Now, I've had these for quite some time, but these are a Derrick Rose, who is a basketball player. That's his symbol there, Adidas. Really nice pair of shoes. I'm surprised it actually took as long as it did for them to sell. They are legit, but they have finally sold. Oh gosh, that's fun. It's really, really fun at the moment. And the last one is another set of these Umbro Trainer goalie gloves. So they're an adult size 9, and I picked these up for like $2 a piece from memory. I picked up 6 of them, I think, and I've sold through most of them. I think I've only got 1 of those left. And the last thing here is a 2013 Rabbitohs members hat. So South Sydney Rabbitohs, NRL, authorised, ISC, everything you want there. So yeah, nice little hat. But clothing. Yeah, this has been a big week in clothes, and they've carried us, and we're happy with that. But first one here is just this RM Williams, a nice little ladies polo there. Sold nicely. I had actually sold that previously on Poshmark in a bundle, but I couldn't find the other shirt, and I asked them if they still wanted this one and to pick another one, but they just decided to cancel the sale. So it has sold now. I've placed it as $0 cost because I can't find the original info on it, so I've had to just put it through as a 0 cost. That's why you'll see on the screen there that it cost me $0. Next up here is this BMW Motorsport pit shirt. So really nice, cool design there with the nice dark blue and the white up top, and the Pirelli. You got Pirelli on the one arm there, and a couple other brands there. So really nice piece. This is the first of our big hitters. This isn't the biggest, but this is the first of our big hitters. So this sold full price at $200. You can see the authentic tag there for this. Adidas, Amex, all that sort of stuff. Really, really nice. Kobe, LA Lakers. It's a size 48. You don't actually see a lot of the purple bodied jerseys come available. So I picked this up for $50, I think, from my local op shop. They had 80 on it, and I got it for 50. This is just a cheapie. I picked this up in a big lot. It was like $2 a shirt or so. Again, it'll come up down there. But yeah, a nice little head tennis shirt. I don't sell a lot of tennis gear, but that has moved. If you guys see, or if you guys have any Socceroos gear, it is pretty hot right now, seeing as we've just made it into the World Cup. So people are buying up with the intention of having it ready for the World Cup in a couple of weeks, couple of months sort of thing. So this is a Nike Sphere Dry, yeah, all authentic. That's gone out. That's sold really well, really quickly. That hadn't been up for long. And then we have our second Rabbitohs piece of merchandise here, and this is a bathrobe. Size small, but it is a bathrobe. All NRL supporter approved. So, yeah, kind of a funny one, but Greg picked that up a little while ago, and we just thought we'd see how it went. Wallabies won over the weekend over in Perth, so this is sold. This is not any kind of specific branding. It's just Wallabies licensed. It's a nice rugby jersey style piece there. And then we have in behind it here is the Titleist and FootJoy combo shirt. I'm just trying to see which sleeve we've got the FootJoy. There we go. Titleist FootJoy. So that has sold. You'll see also on the, just there on the buttons, it has Titleist FootJoy. Yeah, so I always do try and pick up good branded golfing gear. It does move really well, guys. Here we move into some Poshmark sales. So I had 4 sales on Poshmark over the week, which is pretty good. That's 20% of my sales for the week went through Poshmark. Not dollar value, but 20% of my sales went through Poshmark. So this, first of all, keep an eye out for this label here. This is a vintage label. If you see the green oval, you know you've got a vintage piece. And this is 100% cotton made in Australia piece. So on the front, you've just got the bull's head, and on the back, you've got a beautiful big boots sitting on the fence post motif. So really, really nice piece there. We also have here the Uncle Reco Party Collection VB. So shout out to Judder. Nice VB shirt there. I don't think a small would fit you, mate, but it is a beautiful piece going out to its new owner. And this is really cool. This is a pure wool Acklander made in Australia vintage jumper. So nice pattern. You'll see that diamond pattern there with the raised stitching and some slight colour patches through. So some greens and some browns and some reds running through that. So really nice heavy jumper, and that has sold on Poshmark as well. The last piece that sold on Poshmark is this RM Williams short sleeve shirt. Just a basic large white blue stripe, vertical stripe shirt. So yeah, simple and easy. But this is the big daddy of the week, and it's a beautiful sale. It hasn't made or made or broken our week if we did or didn't sell this. But this is a player issue 2000 grand final Essendon jersey for Dean Solomon. There's a bit of a story behind this. I picked it up. If you want to know the full story, it's been told a couple of times, but essentially I left it behind at the op shop. I went back and got it because Jada told me to. But yeah, super, super happy to have sold this for $900. Now, I say that this didn't make or break my week because my week sales I'm about to go through, and I'll outline what my sales have been for the week. And ultimately, if I took this sale out, I'm still at pretty much at average or slightly above average for the week in regards to my sales. So that's where I say that jersey didn't make or break our week. It's a beautiful bonus, don't get me wrong, and I'm very happy to have sold it, but those big ticket items are not where you want to be resting your week on, unless if that's all you do, but that's not what I want to be resting the shoulders of my week on. I want my week to be carried by those regular sales, those regular movers, the shoes, the hats, the DVDs, the shirts, all that sort of stuff. That's what I want to be carrying my week. So very, very happy that my week has gone really well without that. But even more happy that that has ticked me over to my biggest week of my reselling career so far. So guys, I'm going to leave this here for now. We're going to shift over to the computer and I will show you the figures for the week. But guys, I really appreciate you all watching. I'm going to have one more day in isolation, so it's Sunday night here. I'm going to have tomorrow in isolation. Just I've still got that cough. I don't want to go out and see customers and have a cough where I'm just, you know, I'm trying to bring up a lung or something while I'm out with customers. So I'm going to give it another day, see if I can kick it. Just have a bit of a rest up. My wife's going to drop the boys into daycare, and it's going to give me a quiet day at home. But otherwise, guys, like I say, I really appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you being involved. I appreciate your support. And most of all, guys, just keep flipping.
Okay, guys, so we'll go over the figures for the week. We'll start out and we'll look at the total sales. So we've had total sales of $1,925.91. So that is the largest week of sales that I've had as a reseller. That's just huge. Our cost of goods is $115.50. So quite a number of items are consignment items. So I will just go through those quickly. You've got the Nike Socceroos jersey, the BMW pitch shirt. You've got the Titan Quest PS4 game, the Uncle Rico VB. You've got the FootJoy shoes, the South Sydney bathrobe and the South Sydney hat, the RM Williams buttoned up striped shirt, Crash Team Racing, the Titleist FootJoy golf polo shirt, and the Wallabies jersey. So quite a number of things are consignment items. So I'm obviously going to have some payouts that I'll need to make, but some of the bigger items like the Adidas Swingman LA Lakers Kobe jersey, and also the Dean Solomon Grand Final Player Issue jersey are both my purchases. So I will get the return on those. Yeah, so moving on from there, our fees and freight, we're looking at $467.59 all up on our fees and freight, which means that we have a net return of $1,342.82. I'm not used to saying that with 1,000 in front, that's why I went for 100. But it's $1,342.82. So quite a really good, strong, positive return there. Just to give you guys a bit of an idea, I'm just going to quickly do a sum here to just determine what the full payout will be, just so you guys can have a bit of an idea of what I pay out. So I'm going to pay out $214.47 to my consignee. So yeah, out of 1,300, I'm still going to be taking home 1,100 at the end of the day. Now I pay all of my consignee fees the month past. So essentially, because we're at the start of the month, I'll be paying May consignment fees, and for May I am paying out close to $400 to my consignees. So it's not a huge amount, but it is still a good quantity. Also, just so you know, our ASP, because it is something people like to be aware of, our ASP, thankfully, due to two large items there, is $91.71. So it's a pretty high ASP. It's nothing to be disappointed about, but that's where we are, guys. So thank you very much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time here on Falls Creek Flips.